is the investor?
It's a private investor. It's not under the manual credit or any of the government subsidized entities.
Okay, so you want me to send you a qualified written request in order for you to send me the investor information, who the investor is actually, what is it?
HSBC.
HSBC?
I'm not sure whether it's HSBC or not, but it's a private investor. Just meaning that
Make sure you get that letter in the mail today to them.
Okay.
the investor's not government subsidized.
Right. Where do you want me to send the qualified written request in writing to you so that you can then ask the question? Because I know by law, if I send you a qualified written request, you have to send me the name of the investor. And it's already HSBC, but I just want you to confirm.
Okay, but what are we getting at with that information? I mean, what are we driving at?
Where do you want me to send the qualified written request? Where do you want me to mail it?
You could email it, and I'll give you that information. But what are we driving at? I mean, what's the issue?
Well, I'm just trying to keep notes here, so one step at a time with me. I have a small brain injury. Could I ask you to give me that email address, and I'll send in the qualified written request?
Correct. I mean, I'm going to give you the email address, but what's the purpose? I mean, what are we getting at? What are you going to do with that information? How is it pertinent to the short sale?
I feel like do you want, is it your intention to provide me with the best customer service?
Am I not providing you customer service? I mean, I
You're,
don't understand that question.
Okay, I just want the email address or where you want me to send the qualified written request. I can handle.
You're calling the short sale escalation line from my understanding, because you do not want to participate in the auction process.
And to be correct, you said that there will be zero opportunity to do a short sale if it doesn't go through the auction process.
Correct.
Okay. So what is the email address for me to send you a qualified written request?
Okay. And once you get that information, how is that going to help us to move forward with the short sale or not? That's my question to you. What are we driving at? How can I help you resolve that issue?
Will you make it simple for me? Can I ask you to please provide me with some cooperation and keep it simple for me? If you want me to send it via an email, will you please provide me with that information?
Correct.
Right now, without 10 more questions. Okay, and then give me the email. You want me to mail it or you want me to send it to an email? Provide me with that information, and then let's continue the conversation.
And that's what I'm trying to do.
All right. What is the email address? Okay. All right. This is being recorded, Margarito. Do you want to cooperate or not?
Listen, you also need to cooperate with me.
What is the email address? I will.
You seem not to want to be cooperative. You're the one that's not cooperative.
Okay, you want me to send in a qualified written request. You want me to email it. I'm happy to do so. What is the email address?
Correct. And that's what I'm trying to get at. It's a question to you. Once you get that information, you're going to get that information regardless.
Okay.
How is that going to help us resolve the issue of the auction process? Because if we're not going through the auction process, which is an investment requirement, then there's not going to be a short sale review. You're not going to be allowed to participate in the short sale.
Okay.
So, from you getting that information, how are we going to resolve this issue? I'm trying to resolve this issue now before you call next week or 3 days from now with the same issue.
Okay. I appreciate your help. And you're Margarito with Nation Star.
Correct.
All right. What is the email address you want me to send it to? Or would you rather I mail it in the mail?
You can send it through the email, but once again, you're not being cooperative. I'm trying to resolve this issue now. Calling the short sale escalation line, and we will resolve issues, and that's what I'm trying to do for you now. And I've asked you several questions. You know, the very first question is what's the issue with the auction process that you're having? I mean, why are you not wanting to participate in the auction?
Oh, can you help me first? Will you please help me get the email address from you?
Because if I help you, the person you can do is hang up.
Oh, I won't hang up. You have my number. You can call me back.
Then you won't answer. But that's what I'm trying to get.
You say I won't answer. Oh my God. All right. So, do you want me to mail it to your corporate address at P.O. Box 6501, Springfield, Ohio, zip code 45501? Do you want me to send it to Mr. Jay Bray, who's a CEO on Highland Drive in Louisville, Texas? Where do you want me to send this?
You can send it to both places, but the main thing is that it's not going to resolve our issue. You don't want to participate in the auction process. There's not going to be an opportunity to proceed with the short sale. And that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to dig a little bit deeper and see what the issue is with the auction
Try to
process.
pick up the phone and dial the same number and see if somebody else answers. And go the same route.
Because it's not going to change anything. I mean, you're going to get that information.
Well, when you have this contract in paragraph 7 says the seller can terminate or withdraw the property from the auction at any time for any reason, then how do you get a short sale done if you withdraw it?
Yeah, well, that's just the thing. I mean, you won't be allowed to participate in the short sale. You can withdraw it all you want, or you get the time to do the process, but there's not going to be a short sale review that you're going to be allowed to participate in.
Really? And you're talking on behalf of HSBC, the investor, when you talk about the investor requirements being this stringent.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether HSBC is the private investor on this loan, on this particular loan. But whatever the investor is, they require us to go to auction with their files.
All right, well, I really don't know how you're going to help me unless you can escalate this call to your manager.
But that's the thing. Either you're going to participate in the auction or not. If you're not going to participate, there's not going to be an opportunity to do the short sale.
Well,
there's no option. You don't have the option to participate in the auction process. Either you do or you don't, and there won't be a short sale.
okay. All right, well then I can keep this recording and I can send it over to my senator here at the state of Nevada. I can also send it, I'll put it on the internet and see if it goes viral that way. And also I guess I'll have to hire an attorney because you're going to refuse to, deal in good business faith. That's sad.
But what's the issue? I mean, let's get down to the issue. Why don't you want to participate in the auction?
Because well, I'll give you reasons, but I think it's just rhetorical. I think you're asking, it's rhetorical. I don't want to do it because they're auctioning the property starting at $60,000. The house is worth $215,000. And by marketing a property at $60,000, I think that's misleading to the buying public. I think they're going to think my house is a fixer-upper. How many reasons would you like Margarito at Nation Star?
There's going to be plenty of open houses done on the property to where prospective buyers are able to view the property. I mean, that's not going to be the issue. We're not just like any auction, any auctioneer. The starting price is not the full market value. They usually start lower to get some interest going in the property. But that's just with any other auction. I mean, that's
yeah. So did you ask me so that you could overcome my objection? Is that why you asked me my concern? Because that was just one concern and it sounds like you're wanting to overcome my objection. You're not going to convince me otherwise. When you market my home for $60,000, you might as well tell people it's a fixer-upper shack.
Okay. Okay, I mean, so what are we doing here then? I mean, what's the issue?
Well, you were going to transfer me to your supervisor. You were going to give me an email address. You promised you would give me an email address. You thought I was going to hang up on you. You refused to provide me with any information. I guess I'll just write a certified letter to Jay Bray.
The matter of the fact is that
I'll let him hear the recording, how you're talking to me. See if you're representing his company the way he wants it to be represented.
and that's fine. You won't have an issue with that.
All right, I don't think he will. Hello?
Yeah, I don't think there'll be an issue with that. You could also, in addition to
He's not talking
sending
about
out
this guy.
those letters, you can also.
What paragraph does it say?
Paragraph 7.
7, thank you.
Oh, now you will allow me to do a short sale. Earlier you said it in no explicit terms. You were very clear there would be zero opportunity to do a short sale if I don't participate in the auction.
Correct, that's still correct, but what I meant was that we're allowing you to do a short sale, to liquidate this property. So one of those requirements, if we're gonna allow you to do a short sale, is the auction process.
With a 5% buyer's premium equaling over $10,000 out of pocket above and beyond the appraised value for the buyer. What buyer is going to pay that?
There's plenty of buyers from the auction process that will receive that pay that premium.
That's great.
Why are you concerned about a buyer's premium?
Because if you make me participate in this auction for one whole month, and you're causing me harm and damages, I'm delinquent. You're dragging out the process. You're misleading the buying public by advertising the property for $60,000 when it's worth over $200,000. You're going to charge a 5% buyer's premium above and beyond an appraised value when people who are buying properties aren't paying 5% premiums. That's over $10,000 above an appraised